If you got a little vision that you want to see through, the intentional podcast, the one for you.
You can't take everyone to the top with you. It's a sad reality, but one that I had to learn very soon. For majority of my life, I've been a people pleaser. And the second I kind of strayed away from the path of the crowd, I had to really understand and learn that not everyone can go with you to the top. And this isn't a selfish thing where I'm prioritizing myself and neglecting others. It's more of doing what I have to do to reach the stars. And when you are on the path towards the stars, people change, you change, and that environment around you needs to be uplifting. And I struggled with this for a long time because I'm a very loyal friend and I have this expectation that I want my friends to do the same for me. But when that expectation kind of gets blurry and your friends kind of lose sight of your worth, you have to reevaluate those friendships and make sure that the circle is always clear, always clean and abundant because you are the sum of your friends. And if one friend is a hater, one friend is a non believer, you will become a hater and a non believer too. And when you are chasing stars, you need people who believe in the stars just as much as you. It feels very sad saying that I've had to leave people behind to put myself first. But at the end of the day, they also put themselves first as well. So you always need to prioritize your own well being and your own vision because you might think people care for you as much as you care for them. But at the end of the day, everyone comes into this world by themselves and they leave by themselves. And their focus eventually always shifts on what they want in life. And it's okay to move away, it's okay to separate. But you must always keep your vision and your circle clean if you want to go up rather than down. I'm going to make a whole separate video about a friendship breakup that I had that really meant a lot to me. But in a nutshell, that friendship ended because we were both going in two different directions. And I started doing something that I loved. And my friend, my ex friend, he wasn't. And it's really hard to be in that relationship where one person is miserable and another one is thriving in their happiness. And especially when you grow up together, you can feel that again, that happiness is supposed to be communal, but it's not. We all go through different life stages at different time, and you must honor the timing of your life if you want to get ahead with it. This is where the jealousy and comparison culture comes in when people start looking at someone else's success and then demonizing their own. But your successes should be so sacred to you because they are built off your merit. And you must accept that your choices make your reality. You cannot hate on someone for making better choices for themselves and you not. Because we all have the same voice, we all have the same ability to make choices. It doesn't matter whether you're broke, rich, getting there. We all have choices, and choices amount to more than money because choices, they're priceless. Anyone can make a choice. And it only takes one choice to start a ripple effect to change the trajectory of your life. You must accept people for who they are. And as hard as it is to leave people behind, you can't take everyone to the top with you. Some people need to learn their lesson, and losing them, leaving them behind, is sometimes the biggest eye opener that you can give them. But never compromise your own sanity and love and vision for people who don't believe in yours, or people who want to take from you, or people who believe that the world is scarce, that if you are winning in something, you're taking from them. You cannot take everyone to the top because if they haven't done the work, they will burn in the spotlight. I use that analogy as an actor, as an entertainer myself. I see people who think that I'm successful, who have told me, like, oh, you're doing great, but I can tell like there's an off vibe from there. It's because they have this sense of I'm taking away from them. But I'm only doing what I want to do with my life and what makes me happy. And you have the same choices. Just because I am winning in my sector doesn't mean you're losing in yours. Because you could be the highest paid boss in a corporate company, but that was never my goal, but it might be yours. And that feels the same fulfillment in individually with what we do. But you must hone your skills, accept what you love to get forward. You are not taking from others doing what you love. Cutting that cord and giving yourself leeway to live your best life, you will impact the world so much greater because the world needs more people who are on the path of alignment than the people who are jealous and bitter and always comparing because it breeds more positivity and we need that. The world is so miserable is because people are always justifying their lack of with someone else's wins. But no, they're not synonymous. You must learn to differentiate between their wins and your choices because they are both two separate things. They got there because of their choices. You can get there too with yours. And do it your way. That's why, please, do not feel bad if you have to leave people behind because people don't feel bad when they drag you down. And that's the fact of it. The sad, sad fact of it. And some people just want a normal, quiet life, and that's okay. But if you want that loud, luxurious life, there has to be sacrifices there. And those sacrifices are sometimes people. And people will hold it against you. But at the end of the day, this is your life. Do it your way. I hope you've learned something. I hope you've been inspired. I'll see you in the next one. Great things always to come. If you got a little vision that you want to see through, the intentional podcast, the one for you. See ya.
If you got a little vision that you want to see through, the intentional podcast, the one for you.